tonight facing multiple crises, the hurricane, the police shooting in Kenosha, and of course the pandemic. President Trump will make his case for re-election on the final night of the Republican National Convention. It comes after Vice President Pence last night saying President Trump will bring law and order to America. Joe Biden responding today on camera, telling Americans this is Donald Trump's America. Here's our chief White House correspondent, Jonathan Karl.
As President Trump prepares to take stage at a White House transformed for the Republican convention, he is facing three crises. Hurricane Laura battering the Gulf Coast, a pandemic that has now killed 180,000 Americans, and violence in Wisconsin following the police shooting of Jacob Blake. Against that backdrop, the president is making law and order the central message of his re-election campaign.
We will put out the fire, we will put out the flame, we will put out the vandalism, because the vandalism and the looting is ridiculous to allow this to happen.
But the president today ignored questions about Jacob Blake.
Mike Pence.
Blake's name was not mentioned a single time by Vice President Pence when he echoed the law and order theme at the Republican convention.
We will have law and order on the streets of this country for every American of every race and creed and color. The hard truth is, you won't be safe in Joe Biden's America.
Biden, who had been laying low during the convention, emerged on cable TV to hit back.
The problem we have right now is we're in Donald Trump's America. And what's he doing? He's kept pouring gasoline on the fire. This happens to be Donald Trump's America. Donald Trump's America.
He cited a comment this morning from Trump advisor Kellyanne Conway.
The more chaos and anarchy and vandalism and violence reigns, the better it is for the very clear choice on who's best on public safety and law and order.
He views this as a political benefit to him. You know, he's rooting for more violence, not less, and it's clear about that.
Later, Biden's running mate Kamala Harris made it clear the Biden-Harris ticket is not defending violence on the streets.
We must always defend peaceful protest and peaceful protesters. We should not confuse them with those looting and committing acts of violence.
So let's get right to John Karl tonight, because this is going to be a major issue in this election, John. And you know, Robin Roberts and I pressed both Joe Biden and Kamala Harris on this case that President Trump will make, that he's the law and order candidate. And it was clear today, Joe Biden trying to answer the president before he even speaks tonight, saying this is Donald Trump's America.
Biden is saying essentially the violence you are seeing now, the unrest you are seeing now is happening on Donald Trump's watch. The buck ultimately stops with the president. But when the president takes the stage here tonight, right here at the White House, he will hit that law and order message hard. He will say it is the fault of Democrats, Democratic mayors, Democratic governors, and it will get a lot worse if Joe Biden becomes president.
And as you point out, the convention coming to the south lawn of the White House there, right behind you, John. We'll see you shortly.